Alright, we got a lot of stuff going on in sports right now. First thing, Brett Favre fiasco. That's the big news in the NFL right now. There's really not too much going on, but there were some rumors floating around about Brett Favre that there was some sort of airplane to Minnesota that he took, that he was talking with the GM or something. Lots of stuff, and the latest word is Favre has chosen to stay retired. The last thing ESPN has said on the matter is that he has told the Vikings that he does not want to come back. So that's looking like it's dead right now, but knowing this guy, knowing what he did last year, what he's done previously, it's not out of play quite yet. I am kind of sick of this whole thing. There is some upside to him returning because he can still play a little, and if he somehow manages to avoid getting hurt throughout the whole season, he can give you a good season and good games. But at his age in this game, he's going to get hurt at some point. He's going to get banged up, and if he can't produce when he's not 100%, which is what I saw last year, then he's not really worth anything, because all players in the NFL at the end of the year are going to be hurt in some way, and if they can't play through it, then they're not worth anything. So in Brett Favre's case, it's almost premeditated that he's going to go to pieces. So I don't know, but Minnesota is a team that might be better off taking their chances with Favre than sticking with Jackson or Farad or Rosenfels or whatever. So I kind of see why they were looking into it, but it's looking like it won't happen. I'm kind of glad. I would have, it would have been a little fun to see him come back and try and pad all those records that he already has, but I'm kind of glad that it's looking like it's not going to happen. Manny Ramirez suspended 50 games. Ouch. I know we got a couple Dodgers fans out there, so that sucks, but this was sad to me because Manny was one of my favorite players of this generation. Amazing hitter, really underrated historically. People have kind of forgotten. I think people don't know how good Manny Ramirez is and was. Just perfect hitter. And now we have to wonder how many of his achievements were legitimate. I don't know. I mean, it's frustrating that we have to put up with all this. It's frustrating that we have to question these achievements, but that's what baseball's all about right now. There's really not a lot else going on in those two sports. I'll talk about the NBA playoffs in a second. Roy Williams signed with the Bengals. I don't know, but he did have some pretty good years under Mike Zimmer, so it's worth a chance. Levi Jones got released. I think a lot of teams should look into that. Levi Jones. I know he gets hurt a lot, but he's a good player. Edgerrin James is apparently looking at the Chiefs, the Seahawks, and the Bengals. I have a feeling he's going to end up retiring. I think, really, he's done just about everything you could hope, so. But, hey, he has some skills, so I would have no objection to bringing him here, but I don't really think it's needed, so I don't really care either way about that. That's really about it for those two sports, so that's good for this.